Hello, everybody. I want to start off this week's podcast by saying thank you. I appreciate all of your DMs and kind words of affirmation and personal notes. I want to say that this podcast is something that I'm creating as I go along, and at some point I will start reoccurring topics. But for the most part, this is going to be a very free-flowing podcast where I have an idea and I talk about it. Let's get into it. So if you listened to the podcast last week, I briefly mentioned manifesting. Manifestation has become one of the biggest driving forces in my life these past few years as I've been becoming more educated on it. Listening to powerful teachers such as Esther Hicks or Abraham, Alan Watts, Eckhart Tolle, and Sadhguru. Abraham being my most primary source of teaching on the topic. If you are not familiar with manifestation, it is a concept based on the idea that you can think your thoughts into reality. Recently, I've noticed a myriad of different creators, specifically on TikTok, talking about manifestation techniques, which perhaps work depending on your mindset and life circumstances with alignment, but I'm not necessarily a large fan of most of these so-called methods. These often look something like, write your crush's name 22 times on a piece of paper and put it under your pillow when you sleep at night, and then your crush will be obsessed with you. This, to me, would be completely contrary to the energetic matching of your vibration to your desire, as it seems like a more desperate, needing, or resistant energy. And if you're actually in love, I don't think this is the type of frequency you would be omitting. It would be something more of an energy of joy, peace, serenity, curiosity, empathy, gratitude, security, and the like. Perhaps one of these social media methods has worked for you. Let me know. But I can't help but just see it as a poor attempt to try to break through a limiting belief system. Like, if only I could just write their name 22 times, they will reach out and love me, instead of having your energy be in full knowing that what's truly meant for you will be yours, which is peaceful and should be in energetic alignment with your said desire, unless it's like world domination or something. Now, something I've come to learn with manifestation is to avoid timelines, as this is a restrictive energy. This is an energy of impatience or unease. It gives off the frequency that if you do not receive this particular desire by a certain point in time, that you will become disappointed. And certainly the energy of disappointment wouldn't be in alignment with your desire. Therefore, closing off or limiting your connection to what you want. So with that in mind, we must realize that in order to receive our desires, we must ask the universe, expect it, and we must be in the receptive mode. No arguing for things unwanted, aka limiting beliefs. No buts or doubts. We must not have any emotional or mental resistance to said desires with timelines. I also believe leaving room for the universe to play by not setting specific expectations on said desire can be extremely beneficial to receiving this thing you want, especially at the beginning of your manifestation journey. As humans, we tend to carry doubt, and if we put too many expectations on something, it can cause that doubt or obsession to creep in. Again, not in alignment. I believe the universe asks us for leeway, and if we give it that, we will eventually be pleasantly surprised, as patience truly is a virtue. A frequency aligned with love and our deepest desires. So, after we ask, we just have knowing that spirit, universe, God, source will answer. And we must be receptive in order to allow this desire to manifest. So feel good, feel great, not just because you want something, but because it's actually in alignment with your true being. And because it just feels good. The key is to be willing, be happy to ask, be receptive in all aspects, and know that Source will answer you. Give leeway, and then simply let go. Do not obsess. Do not overwork yourself in an attempt to reach your desire. Produce the content or work you want that matches what you're craving, but don't overdo it. Obviously, still apply yourself, but don't overwork yourself either. Overworking yourself is in an energy of need, and to worry that if you don't do enough, you're not going to receive the thing. Manifestation is a calculation of matching your feelings and your vibration to your higher self. Ask, let go of the thing, and feel great. Live in your higher mind. Live with peace, inner knowing, love, happiness, gratitude, every day, no matter the circumstance. You can tap into and learn to find that serenity that lies within you. Would your highest self be someone who's messy and who eats like crap and just doesn't take care of themselves? When you're in so-called dark moments in this reality we share, keep reaching for the light. Do not cave to the darkness. Do not let it dim you. It will continue to take you down that dark path. See the darkness as contrast to your light. Start with your inner self-talk. The more you lean into your light and hold strong to it, the more your reality will reflect it. Manifestation or reality is a constant mirror of the way you feel and view the world around you and yourself. Just remember, it has a slight delay in time, or else you could accidentally manifest an elephant in your room. I believe that the more we can consistently clear our minds through practices like meditation or yoga, we can clear our resistant thoughts and become true, deliberate creators of our reality. Really, just be in alignment with your highest self. Take self-loving actions. Feel that inner goodness and know that your path you want is meant for you, and it's constantly falling into place. Or, like Abraham once said, everything is in the state of becoming. Relax. Stop thinking and start receiving. Thank you for listening to tonight's podcast. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments below. Bye for now, my friends.